Hey guys, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. It's beer 30. Let's go take a walk, see what's in the fridge today. Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. Today's beer comes from Country Boy Brewing, and these guys are out of Kentucky. This was sent to me by Matt and Eric, so thanks you guys, I appreciate it. Don't recall, the name rings a bell, but I can't recall having anything about it, and I may have, but I can't remember it if I have. This is their Cliff Jumper IPA. 7% alcohol beer. American IPA is the style that they're saying it is. I don't have the IBUs on this beer. I wish these guys would put that on the can. I don't even see the ABV on the can. So I don't know what's up with that. If you're making an IPA, put that ABV and IBUs on the can. We harp on this all the time. At least, you know, that's the three things we want to see: a date, IBUs, and ABV on these style of beers. Well, we got the date. The date on the bottom says first edition. So, first run, first time they've done it. 07, 16, 17. So, less than a month old. So, pretty fresh on this one. And hoping it's going to be real tasty. And I'm not expecting any juice bomb or a West Coast style. But we'll see. I'll reserve judgment until we get it in the glass and get it on the nose and down the throat and on the tongue and all that stuff. So that's all we need to talk about, basically, guys. I have no commercial description other than a straightforward citrusy IPA. That's what it says. So let's pop a top on this puppet and get it into the glass. And while I do this, I will tell you the cuisine is curried in Italian. Cheeses peppery, Monterey, pepper jack, sharp, blue, cheddar, your stronger cheeses. Meat is poultry, fish, shellfish, and salmon. I'll add grilled meat to that. Glass water, pint backer, non tumbler, mug, Sidell. I'm using my favorite tulip glass today. And not recommended for standing cellaring. So drink them fresh, guys. That's why they put the date on it, so you know how fresh it is. Didn't pour much of a head. It's barely covering the top of the beer. It is a nice, rich amber color. Let's get a nose to it. Nice citrusy notes. Maybe a slight hint of some pine, but basically a little bit of malt and some citrusy notes. Maybe a hint of some tangerine or some oranges in there too. Well, let's dive in and see what we got. Cheers, Matt. Cheers, Eric. Decent beer. A nice, easygoing IPA. Definitely not a West Coast style or any kind of juice bomb or New England style. I would put this more in the East Coast style. More of a balanced IPA, if you will. And what I mean by that is it doesn't have a super hop forward presence like a lot of the West Coast style does and the juice bombs, New England style, where it's just hops, 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 and more hops. This has got a nice hop presence in there, but it's not overpowering, and a nice maltiness to balance that out. So this is more of an East Coast style, where the hops and the malt balance each other out. Nothing's overpowering the other. So let's right out of the fridge. Let's sip on it a while and come back and see where it ends up. All right, guys, I'm back. A decent East Coast style IPA. Now that I've had all these West Coast styles and juice bombs and New England style beers, these beers seem to be a little lackluster to me. Probably been a great beer to get into IPAs. 7 years ago, I probably would have thought this was an outstanding beer, definitely an A beer. Now, nah, not so much. Decent beer though, guys. I found it very tasty, a very balanced beer, like I said. Nothing is overpowering anything else. Nice hot presence. Not a huge hot presence, but enough to know that it's there. And nice malt backbone to go with it. Nice and balanced. Maybe I would call this an entry-level IPA. So, final chug. Nice beer. It is. Nice beer. B+ for me, guys. Because it doesn't have the ABV or the IBUs on it, I'm going to give it an 87. That's where I'm going to put it. Over to Beer Advocate, they say 87. We agree. I agree 100% with that assessment. And final check-in, we'll run over to Untapped. And Untapped has it at 3.78, which is their B+ beer also. So everybody's in agreement it's a B+ beer. So if you've had this one from Country Boy Brewing, their Clip Jumper IPA, let me know what you think. And until we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.